For the holidays, and here with this week's Holidays Craft is your host, Taylor Clark. Hi, I'm Taylor Clark, your host for Handmade for the holidays, and today we're making paper snowflakes. So before we get started, you'll need a few supplies. You'll need an 8.5 by 11 inch paper. You can use regular paper or you can use cardstock. Right here I have some white cardstock. You'll also need some Elmer's glue. You'll need some scissors, or you can get fancy scissors. And you'll need a paintbrush, some festive ribbon, you can't just get regular ribbon, and an array of glitter. All right, so let's get started. We'll take a piece of our cardstock or paper, and what we're going to do first is make it a square, because we'll need a square for our snowflake. So take the upper right corner of your paper or cardstock, and we're going to fold it over diagonally till it meets the bottom of the paper. Just make sure you get a good crease. And then take your scissors, and we're going to cut off this excess paper right here where you folded it. All right, now that we have our giant triangle here, we're going to fold our giant triangle in half. It's pretty simple. This next step is just another fold. We're going to fold it in half. One more time. Now you have a smaller triangle. So we'll take our smaller triangle and we're going to go ahead and cut off right here at the bottom. You're just going to make a little arch when you cut. We'll make our snowflake circular. All right, now you have a little cone here. Now we're going to make cuts, and this is like basic origami, so you don't have to be a professional to do this. We're just going to make patterns that'll create our snowflake. There's no wrong way to do this. All right, just like that. We're going to have small little cutout shapes, and you can do any kind of shapes you want. Every snowflake is unique and different, so. And these are great to hang up in your house, anywhere, on your walls, in your window. You can pretend it's snowing outside. Or you can even hang them on your Christmas tree. So just keep cutting your shapes out, or you can just cut some lines. The more cuts you make, the more detailed your snowflake will look. Cardstock is a little bit more difficult to cut than regular paper, but it makes a sturdier snowflake. All right, so when you finish all your cuts, we're going to unfold it and reveal our snowflake shape. And first we're going to have a message from our sponsors, but after this short commercial break, we will be back to reveal our snowflake pattern.
Hi, Stacey. How are you? Oh my gosh, you smell so good. What are you wearing?
Thanks. I haven't sprayed since this morning. There's a new Eternity fragrance for women.
Eternity fragrance for women, now available in department store locations.
Hi, and welcome back to Handmade for the Holidays. I'm your host, Taylor Clark, and today we're making paper snowflakes. Before our break, we had made our cuts in our snowflake, and now we're going to unfold it and reveal what our snowflake pattern looks like. Be careful when you're unfolding so you don't make any tears in your snowflake. Sometimes the paper gets stuck together, especially if you made a lot of different patterns in it. Check that out. You have one awesome looking snowflake. Now we're going to jazz it up a little bit by adding some glitter, because who doesn't love glitter? It's going to get a little messy, so make sure you like glitter. All right, take your glue. And what we're going to do is we're going to just spread it all over our snowflake where you want to add the glitter. And then we're going to spread it out with our brush so that we get glitter all over the snowflake. And you don't have to have any method to this, you just can go crazy. So I'm just making sure that my glue covers every inch of the snowflake I want. And you can personalize your snowflakes by using different colored cardstock or paper, different colored glitters, different kinds of string. Okay, now that we've spread our snowflake with plenty of glitter, our glue, we're going to add our glitter. And I'm going to pick this shimmery white glitter. And you're just going to sprinkle it all over your snowflake. So make sure your snowflake is sitting on something that you don't mind getting filled with glitter. All right, we're just going to lightly dust it. Or heavily dust it, because more glitter, the better. All right, when you're finished, you just let that dry for a second, kind of like air it out. And then you're gonna just shake off the excess glitter. There's probably a lot of excess glitter. And now you have a sparkly snowflake. And once it's dried on the other side, and once it's dried on this side, you can flip it over and do the same on the other side. And when you've done that, take your string, your festive string, and you can cut off as little or as much as you think you need, depending on where you're hanging it. And then you're just gonna, you can choose any hole you made in your snowflake and just thread your thread through. And we're gonna make a bow at the top. All right, make sure it's nice and secure. See, now you have a nice bow on your snowflake. And voila, you have a sparkling paper snowflake that looks very professional. Not at all just handmade, even though it was handmade. And you can hang it up in your window. You can make dozens of them, and you can make them smaller if you want to. Just cut your paper in half and then do the same process. Look at that, we've made a fabulous snowflake. Hang these up all over the house and it'll look like we're gonna have a white Christmas in Texas. Thank you for being here with me today. Next week, just join us again and we'll be making some holiday Christmas cards. Happy holidays to everyone and God bless.